In this more detailed video, I'd like to take you through the 4 E's distributed leadership model, which I created to help assess the ongoing knowledge, skills and behaviours of our empowered in-role CEOs. The model brings together the 4 central pillars for distributed leadership success: envision, engage, execute and excel. These 4 components have been proven to support and enable distributed leadership success following the years of client projects I've been working on since the first edition of the book was launched. The component parts of the 4 E's distributed leadership model are broken down into 3 areas of focus as follows. Firstly, for envision. The first area is direction and clarity. Direction means to be able to clearly articulate an intention regardless of the audience, whether up the line, down the line or across the line. Questions to consider are: what's the goal? What does success look like? And is everyone clear what needs to be done? The next component of the first E in vision is inspiration. Potential in-role CEOs need to act like leaders and be able to inspire others in their own distinctive way. Individuals may have or think they have a brilliant idea, but if the ability to both elicit support from others, up the line and engage a collaborative group to help with the execution is missing, then the Unleashed CEO's project may fail before they've begun. This requires an ability to motivate and display a good balance of emotional intelligence as well as the more traditional IQ. The third area is strategic and operational outlook, and is about having an eye to the sky while having our feet firmly on the ground, a combination of the strategic and operational understanding of getting things done. The strategic component is a new idea or project that aligns to the direction of the overall business, contributing beyond a job role, team, or even function. It means considering how a new idea will affect the business. The operational component of that follows and focuses on what execution by in-role CEOs will look like, including the mobilization of appropriate resources and support needed to implement the idea or project successfully. The next of our 4 E's is engage. This is again broken down into 3 areas. The first is tech and touch. The first part of engaging others on this journey of unleashing the inner CEO is knowing how to bring people along with you. In-role CEOs has got to know which digital tools are appropriate and available, as well as being confident in using them. They have to use them to enhance that human touch, helping to connect people in new ways for communication, clarity and collaboration. This of course will undoubtedly require supportive training, coaching and skills development. The second part of our engage component is collaborate and communicate. We're entering an era of more collective leadership, and this is enabling greater levels of collaboration and more open communication. Many individual contributors are already being asked to be part of cross-functional projects, as well as being encouraged within their own teams and supported by peer coaching to collaborate and own tasks, objectives and goals together. The rise of self-driven or self-owned teams has been the mainstay in the technology sector for many years, leading to more agile methods of work or digital ways of working like scrums, sprints, design thinking and more. It's been more recently that the rest of our organisations, teams, co-workers and so on have woken up to the power of this level of cooperation using these digital ways of working. Therefore, the digital and human combination elevates collaboration and communication to a higher level, which means that the execution of an idea can happen much faster. The in-role CEO needs the know-how to communicate effectively and create strong collaborative teams. The third element of our engage component is reward and recognition. The role of recognition and reward features just as heavily as it always has in distributed leadership models. Why? Because people are more engaged when they're recognized for their efforts. This is an aspect of the human touch that hasn't really changed much. Overall, a lot will be expected of newly empowered individuals in the future workforce. So how will the company reward this effort and contribution? What does it mean, and how will managers and leaders make sure it happens? How are in-role CEOs going to be rewarded for unleashing their inner CEO and embracing this new in-role leadership challenge? This goes beyond rewarding results and into recognizing changes in behavior, efforts, and growth. It will take a refreshed reward and recognition system as part of building the foundation for distributed leadership success. The next of our 4 E's is execute. And the 3 focus areas central to success are leading the plan, managing the plan, and implementing and managing the plan. So what do I mean by leading the plan? Successful execution requires continued leadership to focus on the plan, understand how the project will work with agreed milestones and measurement actions. This makes the vision and plan clear to all stakeholders, including the customer or internal client, who all must be engaged and aligned with the way forward. Then the focus can shift to executing and managing the plan. A quote from Mark Kelly, VP at Gartner, says 61% of corporate strategists say poor strategy execution is the primary reason that new growth initiatives fail. Why? Poor execution, poor communication, and poor momentum building. It's all about managing the implementation and actions. Being able to manage the tasks and the key people in the team is central to steering the success of your overall project plan. Regular reviews of tasks, progress, and next steps will be required in parallel with formalized team reviews and one-to-one sessions with the stakeholders involved. The final part comes implementation and the measurement of actions that are being taken. Getting the leadership plan and management principles behind the plan in place represent the first big steps forward for implementation success. This will accelerate actions and help the project or task leader to build momentum. Having measurement milestones in place will also be important for everyone involved to keep motivated, keep track, own their part of it, and keep moving forward. In parallel, it's essential to have what I call a solution mindset, knowing and accepting that there will be bumps and diversions along the way while remaining focused on what is possible rather than what can't be done. There may even be new information or actions that can lead to new thinking, and that's where the goal can be found. The project leader and the team should be open to adapt their plan as they move forward, if they feel the benefits are clear. Of course, the adaptation comes with new actions and measures that should be tracked. The final component of the 4 E's distributed leadership model is Excel, which is about the development of those individuals on the journey, including yourself, as they unleash their inner CEO and demonstrate leadership. This consists of 3 components. It's for the in-role CEOs themselves to consider: their development, their support, and their team. This will help all in-role CEOs consider how they develop their own knowledge, skills, and behaviors, how they support others, and what support they need from their management. And finally, what their team needs in terms of leadership, management, and support within a particular project, task, or activity. All this will help develop the new leader and managerial skills many in-role CEOs may not have even been exposed to as yet or formally trained on. That is why in my book I also created a learning and development matrix to supplement the 4 E's distributed leadership model and capture who needs what, when, and how. In addition, and in the spirit of a flatter structure and moving towards greater performance support, I've developed an online assessment and a set of coaching questions for each component of the 4 E's model. This will help individuals assess where they are now, where they're headed, and how they best get there through collaborative coaching conversations with their line managers and leadership mentors if they have one.